Andy? On whose garden? Oh, Lee's garden. Yeah, right. Have you been looking? Have you looked at her house? You just put her name in and they'll take you over there. You gotta look at it. Oh, she is up. She is wow. So on Sunday, just going off, she was going on Central, like she did. Yeah, right. A lot of information coming in. We'll get back to you soon. Full report. She had 28 hours on Sunday. One hour. The waiting hours, like 2 or 3 waiting hours. I mean, it's funny. Wow. God. Right now, she's 20 minutes ago, 47 minutes ago, 27 minutes ago, 29 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, 48 minutes ago, 1 hour ago. There's 4 in the last hour. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's kind of good, isn't it? Because the 14 days expires. Right, that's true, true. Right. Have they argued it yet? Oh, Thursday's the argument. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, they appealed it. You gotta have arguments. Huh, yeah. What do you think? Right, right. That's a hard, that's a hard one to balance because, like you and I and even, a property manager, they're what do you call it, employee essential, you know? You make that hard, it's tough. And, well, they chose the business that required social interaction, restaurants, there's all of it is not social interaction. With that comes consequences, that's what they've been on the rest, you can't have that. I don't know, that's a tough one to follow. Right, right, right. what I'm doing or you're doing, you know?
Right. But yeah, or with a bunch of kids that go home to their parents, that's not,
Right,
that's not.
right. So I think we just need to carve it out better, you know? And,
Yeah, well, you know, not a wire thing, like it's either it's like a light switch, either it's on or it's off. You know, you either have the right to take some, and you know, have the right to take some of your civil rights away, or you know.
right.
But you know, they either look at it as a constitution or something that says the next pandemic, they have the right to restrict commerce or whatever. You know, but why exactly? How much?
It's health and safety versus your right to live.
Right.
So, that's what we can talk about.
And then, yeah, the problem too is it's so and it was Ebola and you got instantly no one would be arguing. Just go, yeah, sure, shut down everything, no problem.
Right, that's the point.
But because it's not Ebola, sort of a gray area, so people don't even get sick. Like what you
Right. So we'll see. How about you? How's it been going?
I'm still working right now. I got Ebola last night, but like the hospital or the operator for these last year, it's always a simple that you operate.
And are
And
you,
all the rooms are gates off and plastic everywhere. It's like a war zone in there.
you go to the hospital back?
Just to the operator from me says so I had three COVID patients last week.
Really?
Yeah, you've been there for this last week.
What do you mean? They're incubated? Incubated?
Yeah. Yeah, but they're incubated, all the virus goes into the anesthesia, those are machines, so it's not moving all around.
Oh, wow.
So it's relatively safe.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a good deal. There's always something to do, all these, you know, there's all over the country right now.
Yeah. In Scotland?
Well, I don't know what your other, yeah, but I'd like to know your office there, but I fine.
I'm checking out the new group. So you're going to school? Brad, I don't know much about it. Someone's having trouble online when you're taking the vaccine. Like getting back on track. Does it look like it's things are getting better now, faster or no? Right. No. Yeah. I don't know how to do it. You know, my kids are coming back to Thanksgiving now. At the same time, you wish to go there. Right. Right. Well, you definitely better than us, for sure. And another thing, you know, like, 2 years ago, we did, that veterans Paso is relatively, unknown. The federal comes along, El Paso and that. Shootings in, Walmart. Not this, I'm tired of it. Thing. I can do that. Yeah, no, yeah. Son got murdered in Dallas. That's what school about this. She did, meals over there on Saturday night. She talked about it. She said it was Saturday, never had to do it. He talked to his son for 15 minutes before he got killed. Said, look, having a great time. I have this bar that I want you to take you to. He said, okay, you're gonna run. I gotta hear you say. Good morning. If you unmute, please, there's a red microphone icon button. If you press that, it will unmute it.
So there you go.
There we go. Okay. How are you doing?
Fine, sir. Thank you.
Your name?
Frank Jurado Jr.
Okay, you're Mr. Dorado. We don't have anybody from Emmanuel Methodist Church yet.
Sorry about that, Jake.
Is that the guy from the church?
Maybe send in a minute, but yeah. Well, you can start on that too, please.
They can hear what I was saying, so.
Is Daniel Armendariz the gentleman on the other for the church? Mr. Jurado?
Yes, sir.
Is Daniel Armendariz the other gentleman? Is he for the church?
Yes, he's the agent for the church, sir.
Okay, have you all settled things?
No, sir. There's still some work that has to be done, and now they have the house up for sale.
Okay. Letter from the our mediation saying it was settled.
Did you all sign a settlement agreement?
No, we went back to court, sir, after we had 2 mediation meetings and went back to you. And,
Oh, that's 2019. I'm looking at 2019. Okay, I'm sorry that was
right.
20. Okay. Okay, so whatever was in August of 2019. Okay, well, we really need the other side here. Let me find out what's going on with the other side.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what's happening with the other side, if they're logging on, or have you heard from?
I haven't heard from a judge. I haven't heard from the other side.
And they sent emails in. Okay, so here, let me, 1 second. I'm going to show these photos to you, Mr. Jurado.
Okay.
Okay, so what happened to my photos?
Judge, are you on the Gmail account?
Yes,
Okay. I thought that was from Mr. Jurado.
it looks like it's from Mr. Armendariz. No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Armendariz. Okay, so here's some photos. Here's a concrete
The-
conduit next to the wall.
That's the, they put another spillway in there, sir.
They put a what?
But they did, I call it a spillway, but they never
Okay.
compacted the sinkholes that were there. They just put the cement on top.
Okay, so why is that a problem?
No, we haven't had a heavy rain, but what's come up now with the light rains. Can you see my pictures if I show you?
No,
My
let me look at the remainder of these. Look at the remainder they put in. Were you aware of
Okay.
that?
They were supposed to put another, you informed them last bench trial to fix the gutter on the other end because all the water was coming in and headed towards the south, towards our fence.
Okay,
That's after
What-
they installed the roof.
is this the gutter that they say they added a gutter? Is this it?
That one, that was there. It's the other end of the house.
What other end? This end?
That's the south end, but it's the north end is the one that they were supposed to replace.
Okay, you're saying this is the south?
Right, they replaced that at one time, the pipe coming down. They just connected to the old gutter.
Here.
Uh-huh.
This
That one, right,
this is the south end of the house? Is that what you're saying?
that's the north end now, sir.
Okay, so is this new?
It looks to me new, yes, sir.
Okay, so they did what they were supposed to do.
Well, on that part they did, but they have not completed the work on the spillway going out towards the street that was in my original affidavit or petition.
Okay, so where are your photos?
I've got one here in front of me, sir.
Well, unless it's submitted to us, I can't show it. I can't share it. It has to be submitted to the court. I can't.
Oh, I see, because I sent him the same photos and after your second bench trial with them, he went to the house and I explained to him and he knows the cracks on the spillway.
Did somebody send your photos in that you want to show?
No, I didn't send them in, sir. I thought we could see it through the connection here.
How? How would we see it?
Well, the way you're seeing me, I thought I could show them to you that way.
Oh, the camera? No, I mean, it's like this. If I show this, I don't think you can read that, can you?
I can see it, but not definitely, no. They're well informed of what has to be done, but they haven't done it on the spillway.
Ben, can you give them a call just to see if they're going to join us and see what they're, we got to unmute. Wait, no, Ben, you got to unmute. I can't, you gotta mute.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge. I'm waiting for a line to open up so I can give him a call.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
We'll
thanks.
hold on, see if we can get him a call.
May I say something, sir?
Let's wait for them to get on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to come back in just a second.
Judge, I have Mr. Armendariz on the other line, and he's trying to get in. I had 4 missed calls from him.
Okay, hold on.
So I'm going to see if I can get him to come to log on. Okay, give me a second, Judge. Okay, I'm going to put you. I'm going to mute again real quick.
Okay.
Who's that? Oh. Yeah, I know he's. That guy Bennett? Who's that guy Bennett? Bennett? No, it was the Bennett. What's Bennett? No.
Hmm. Hmm. Ben,
Judge, he's on the line right now. He's on line 2. He's on hold.
I sent him two more invites, thinking maybe he could just, click on the link and do it, but is he having a problem doing that?
He's having trouble. I told him to put in the password, but I don't see that meeting anymore here either. So it's kind of weird. I'm on Zoom. So I don't know if it got erased.
I emailed him the invite again. He looks at his email. He should have the invite there. He just could,
The judge sent you an invite again through your email. Did you get anything? Well, check it real quick, but don't hang up on me. I mean, are you go? He's gonna check his email again, Judge.
okay.
I'm wondering why I can't see it on my end anymore. The meeting.
Really? I don't know.
I
Huh.
can't. I don't know. I'm on the computer on meetings and I don't see it anymore.
If you go to previous, maybe if you go to previous.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Just never mind. I see it now. Let's see. 59614.
I sent him an invite to the DM underscore or dash Armendariz.
Right, Judge. Oh, you know what? I think his meeting ID is different on that one. I don't know why. Okay, all right, Mr. Armendariz. Okay, I want you to go back to where you're going to put in the password. Let me see. It's Judge, you have that case number is 120112CV, right?
Hold on one second. Let me find it real fast. No, 119.
Okay, give me a second, Judge. That's probably why.
119-00403-CV.
Yeah, that's not the one. I'm sorry, Judge. I think that's the one. I'm the one that messed up on that one. Let me just go in meetings.
But did he get the email from me?
He's saying that he hasn't yet.
No.
Let me see. It's the one that Hold on. It's a 003, okay. I think he was on the right track. I think I just gave him the wrong one, Judge. Just give me a second. Mr. Armendariz. Okay, give me a second here. Hold on. Train. November 10th. Where am I at? Whoa.
Wait, the court's recognize this signature as notarized, right? Let's go, right?
003. Just because this one was scheduled at 11:30, right? That's the one. And the password I'm seeing is 475076, right?
475076. Yes, that's the passcode.
Mr. Armendariz. Okay, so we tried that password already, the 475076, right? And that's the one that you can't get in on, and you had the meeting ID? Okay, try it again, please.
But you accept them without the sheet, right?
It's giving them the incorrect ones. Let me see. Hold on.
What is his meeting ID number? Ask him.
Yeah, I already confirmed it with him, Judge.
931-4081-5221.
Give me a second. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, then it's 93140815221, right, Judge?
Yes.
That's what you have? And then the password is 475076?
Yes.
I have to go up.
Okay. Well, are you putting in that on your meeting ID? Is it 93140815221? And then the password is 475076, correct?
I'll go just go out there and sign it in front of the already.
Yeah, then you're in the wrong place. If you're not in that, you need to go into join a meeting.
And we're gonna order some water.
Join a meeting and then put in the meeting ID and the password.
Ella no quiere trabajar, así se les está pasando. Quiere trabajar, slash.
Where's one?
If he wants to just call in, Dan, we can have him call in. Or I can call him.
You can't get in. Okay, Judge, you want me to put him on hold or not?
Just give me, I'll call him. If you put him,
Okay, he's gonna call you on. He's gonna call you. And you're gonna do it by telephone. Okay. Let me just go ahead and get. I'm gonna give him your phone number. That 77. It's 915, Judge.
okay.
772-4127.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna call you right from the bench. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
When you're out there, pues, too much shit ahí. I thought you just gotta look for the title.
Sorry, Judge.
That's all right. Mr. Armendariz?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just get Mr. Ferrado on the, so he can talk. Mr. Ferrado, if you can unmute, if you can press the red microphone button.
Okay.
Can you hear Mr. Armendariz?
Yes, I can hear him.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so where are we at?
Well, the last bench meeting or bench trial you had, you did tell them to to fix the gutter, but that's not the whole problem. The gutter,
Mr. Armendariz, just let him speak and then you can speak. It's hard for me to hear both.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Mr.
The gutter
Bravo.
probably, yes, the gutter probably, the roof gutter probably stopped some of the rainwater from coming into to the backyard and headed towards the sinkholes. The sinkholes were never tamped down. They made an attempt with some concrete. They still need to fix the spillway that goes from their fence to the front of the street. That's where it's all cracked, and they know about it. They've seen it. I even showed Mr. Enriquez the same day that we had the bench trial that he was a witness.
So, Mr. Arado, what are you saying is lacking? The spillway in the front, is that what you're saying is lacking?
Yes, that's correct. And I can't tell about the other one on the sinkholes in the backyard because we haven't had a heavy enough rain.
Okay, so the last we spoke was in 2019, is that correct?
I believe so, yes, sir.
And so in that over a year, you haven't, well, if it hasn't happened in a year, I'd say that it's solved.
Well, we haven't had the rain for the backyard part, but the front part, we have had a little bit of rain and their spillway is cracked and it's leaking into the fence that goes down toward the street on my side.
Okay. Mr. Armendariz, what would you like to state? Hello?
Talking about the front portion or what?
I'm not sure. Where are you talking about, Mr. Arado?
Yeah, the front portion they have their pipe that lets the water go towards the front of the street, towards the street.
In the front yard?
The front yard, yes, sir.
Okay.
It's all cracked and it needs sealant between the fence and that spillway. So the water won't come back through the fence to our property. They haven't done
It
that.
was in the backyard, was it not?
The problem was in the backyard, but the spillway also, sir. The problem in the back, we haven't had enough rain so I can really tell if it's going to leak again, but the front part of the spillway going through the street in the front of the house, that is leaking. And the representative, Mr. Enriquez, was there, and I believe also that
Was there when?
the day after, the same day of the last bench court that we had with you. The
In
bench
October of
trial, 2019?
2019?
He was there the very same day. He called me after the meeting there with you, and I showed him everything. I showed him pictures. He saw the problem, and he said he would fix it. Now the house is up for sale. Whereas you told him if the problem wasn't fixed, that you put a hold on their sale of the house.
We
The
put on,
house has just been sold, and the new people that are gonna take over, they're gonna make a trench because they're finding a problem with the sewer line. And maybe they can take care of whatever that's actually happening on the side of the house.
I don't think,
this is in the front? Mr. Armendariz, you talking about?
Yes, it's in the front.
Okay. And so is the house sold? Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and they're aware of the problem?
Of what he's speaking about? No, I don't believe they.
I'm sorry.
I don't believe they've heard about the problem he speaks about. But no,
Okay. So what does that mean?
well, that means that it's something minor, and right now it's just the sale of the house. They're gonna, they're gonna take it apart and rebuild it, and they can do whatever needs to be done, and maybe Mr. Jurado can then talk to them. They'll be able to easily do whatever repairs is needed, which is still kind of minor, in comparison.
Okay. So the house sold, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
When did the house sell?
Well, right now we're going through the final steps. Friday,
I'm sorry?
by this coming Friday.
So the house sold. Okay, so do the purchasers know of the issue?
the issue in the back, but as far as the front, that's something new.
Okay. That you're not going to tell them and just let them work with Mr. Otto? I'm not really understanding what you're telling me.
I'm going to tell them, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I would, okay, Mr. Otto, you know, it's been a year, so you're saying there hasn't been a rain that it's caused a problem?
Not in the back part of the house, sir, but the front part, the spillway that goes out to the front of the street, they've known about it. It's in my original affidavit, the very first bench trial, and I've brought it up ever since to them. and
Okay,
they've
so
actually
as I
seen it.
understand that, here, let me get my understanding of this. The house is up higher, correct?
Correct.
And the front yard slopes down to the street,
Their house, correct.
okay? And so the wall in the front is descending.
Correct. Yes, sir.
When it's at the street, is it at street level? Is the wall, is there no more wall or is it still above?
It goes right to the curb line. The gutter is in between their house and the fence.
Okay, but is the yard at the same level as your yard or no?
They're higher up, sir. Their yard is much higher.
Okay, so at the street level, how high is the wall?
I'd say 1.5 feet, maybe.
Okay, and it goes from the front of the house, how high is it?
Goes up to about 5 feet towards the back.
And the problem you're talking about is from 5 feet to 1 foot?
That's the spillway, sir, that's in between the 5 foot at the top going down towards the bottom. The spillway is from the very top where it's about 5 feet and comes down to the grade at the curb level.
Okay,
It's an extension of the first spillway that's in the backyard.
yeah, okay, well, that sounds like a minor problem to me as well.
Well, they've never contacted me. I've had to come to court with you present 3 times now. And this is the first, I just acted on the real estate sign that went up and knowing that you had told them that the problem had to be fixed. And that was in my original affidavit to fix the spillway from going to the front also. It's all cracked and leaking. I don't know if the people that buy the house will even want to handle it.
So the only remaining issue is the spillway in the front yard.
I would say so because we haven't had a heavy enough rain in the backyard yet, sir.
Well, if it rains in the front, it rains in the back. I mean, you can't have hard rain in the front and light rain in the back.
Well, their backyard slopes still. You had told them to unslope it towards the north end. It still slopes to the fence. So if there's a heavy enough rain, it's going to come back.
Okay, well, what I would suggest is you all meet and see if you all can discuss it. I think the major problem, if there hasn't been a problem in a year, this problem is resolved. If there's a remaining issue in the front yard, I suggest you all meet with the prospective buyer and see if you all can come to some type of a resolution.
That's the problem with this group. They won't call me. They won't come by and talk to me. I have to bring them to court to see if we can get the problem resolved.
Mr. Armendariz, can you all speak about it? I'm not.
I'll tell the realtor that's handling it, and he can talk to the buyer.
They want to meet with the.
Yeah.
They want to meet with the.
Yeah, we'll get back to him. To Mr. Dorado.
Okay, and this will happen before closing, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'll let him know today.
Okay. Okay, so you'll meet and see if you can resolve something. Again, okay, Mr. Arado, I think the major problem has been resolved if you haven't had a problem in a year. And so let's see if you all can work out this, what I consider something to be a minor problem in the front and get that resolved. Okay?
Well, all right, sir. Just a last comment. We've gone on 3 years trying to fix just a minor problem. It's still there. It still exists. The other people are going to get saddled with it.
Well, the front yard is not the big problem is in the backyard. correct?
I'd say half of the problem was in the back. So I would say they've got half of it done, maybe.
How high is the wall in the backyard?
Which part, sir? The retaining
know.
wall? They have about a 5-foot retaining wall, and then the spillway that goes towards the front, down to the curb.
I'm talking about in your backyard, how high is the wall?
I'd say roughly maybe 15 feet retaining wall.
Okay, so we're talking about a wall that goes from 15 feet to 5 feet in the front, is that right?
Maybe 2 feet in the front, sir. Because it tapers down towards the front.
Right, so if the issue's in the front, we're talking at about a much smaller wall than we were about in the backyard. So it can't possibly be half.
Well, maybe it's not half, but it exists with that spillway they've got that needs to be repaired
Okay,
and the
So
steel.
I considered the major problem to be in the backyard. This
Okay,
wall in the front, I don't consider to be a major problem. So, you know, we've got to come to, there's got to be some reasonableness on both sides, you know. The front yard, you can meet with Mr. Armendariz and the prospective buyer and see if y'all can work something out. But I'm not going to just keep on going on this on the front yard because I don't consider that to be the major problem. I think the major problem has been resolved if you haven't had an issue with it in over a year. Okay, so you all try to meet before closing, and then if there's any remaining issues, we can have a status hearing. But for the most part, I think this case has been resolved, and I'm likely to dismiss it. Let's see if you all can meet. Okay,
Okay,
Mr.
all right, sir.
Okay,
Judge.
thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye bye.